Hello and welcome back to day 12 of this, my Solve of the Escape, the Sunken Submarine Advent Calendar. And we are now less than 2 weeks until the big day itself. Yes, the day after we finish the calendars, but I meant Christmas Day. Right, let's have a look at where we are on the calendar. Now, yesterday we identified day 12 as being... Oh yes, here, where the starfish is. Right, so we had to open the door to check it had that little reassuring 12 inside, which I stuck my finger on top of. Every day we get... Ooh. Interesting, I'll come back to that. Every day we get a little card which tells us what to focus on for that day, and it divides into two. Okay, a navigation room. Exciting. It's hard to navigate with maps, is it? But let's give it a try. Okay, passively aggressive text. Loved by monkeys, grows in the tropics. Look, twins. Snow White beware. And there's a compass there showing north, east, south, west, which agrees with north being up and east being so forth. On my calendar there's a compass in the corner, and there's some bits of maps. And on the back of here, okay, I've been collecting these, they're ranks, and I think the epaulets or whatever you call them, they're putting shoulders for that rank, whether they're the real ones I don't know. And then on the back of here is just blue. Okay, so now this is going to be interesting to have a look in the room. Now here is the room, and we have a lot of islands shown on maps. And some of the islands look like fruit. In fact, maybe all of them do. And I have been finding in previous rooms on certain days islands that look like fruit. So here we have strawberry, cherry, banana. I don't know what that is. Pear, and then I don't know what that is. And on the right, an apple. So I've seen an apple and a pear, and I've seen a strawberry and a grapes. Sorry, a cherries and a banana before, I think. And I've also seen, oh look, there's a pineapple down here. I think I've also seen a circular one, but is there no circular one in here? No. Okay. So I'm thinking that obviously I need to find the maps that correspond with the things that are clued. So Loved by monkeys, that's got to be a banana. Grows in the tropics has got to be the pineapple. And Look, twins is the cherries, obviously. It's the only thing of which there's two of them. And then Snow White beware. Okay, she had a deadly apple, didn't she? Or maybe it wasn't deadly, but it put her to sleep for yonks until a prince kissed her or something. I don't remember. Right. So I'm looking for a banana, a pineapple, a cherries, and an apple on previous days. Right. Now the question is, what do we do with this information? So if I can find the rooms they're in, which I will be able to do because I've seen them before, then I could... Maybe they'll form a square all around a particular door or something, in which case it'll be obvious, I think, what I'm doing. Otherwise, perhaps we're drawing lines between things and taking the intersection, but they're not obviously in specific pairs. It's hard to navigate with maps, so let's give it a try. Navigate. Perhaps we're following a path. Perhaps it'll all become clear. Let's start having a look through the rooms again. Right, so on day... These are the doors I've opened, okay? So on day 2... in this room there is some fruit, and I think you can see that, but there is a pineapple, a pineapple here. So let's put, I've written on a bit of sticky thin, pineapple here. Right, and then here's day, I'll just work across in rows, I think. Day 10, there's an apple. Okay, so day 10 was the apple, let's put that on here, apple. Okay. And then the next door 1 didn't have any fruit in it, I don't think. It does have a bit of plastic if you haven't seen day 1, which you can use the code hints on the back of the calendar if you get stuck. None of these other doors to the right here have been opened yet. And then over here we have, that's been opened, door 3. Have a calendar, have some fruit in it? It does have some fruit in it. Look, it has cherries in. Okay. So already... we have surrounded this door. And then what's this one? There's door 5. Does that have fruit in it? Yes, it has some fruit, but I don't think it's fruit we want. At least I don't know if that's fruit at all. It looks like a circle to me. That was the day I couldn't decide what fruit it was. A bit of the calendar's detached. Let's get rid of that. And then over here we have door 7. Is there fruit in here? Nope. And we've opened door 6 over here. You can't see what I'm doing. And in here there is fruit. Look, here's the banana. Yeah, there's the banana island in door 6. Oh no, look, this is why. Okay, I've forgotten, and I mentioned it multiple times in previous days, but there's a Roman numeral on the banana which says 3. So let's identify that as door 3, door banana even, and then write 3 on it. Here, 3. Okay, so now I should go back and do the same for the other doors. It might help to use my little lit up camera for this. For the apple, it says 7 on it. And for the cherries, it says 1, just 1. And then for the pineapple, it says, in a massive cheat, given it's using Roman numerals for every other day, it says 0. That is a massive cheat. We have 0, 7. Let me zoom out again. We have, oh, I am zoomed out. So we have 0, 7, and we can't see all this on the calendar unless I put this in front of my face. But we have 0, 7, 1, 3. Now I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that these are referred to coordinates around the calendar. Does that work? So it's told us at the start of the calendar to ignore the first bit, which is going across the top is always 75 for what may be supposed to be latitude. So it goes from 35 down to 30 with 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. And on the left, they're all 24 degrees, but the number of minutes varies from 19, 18, 17 down to 16 at the bottom. So what's the actual order of the things on the cards? That may help. So banana is 3 and pineapple is 0. So we've got 30. Okay, so that is this column, isn't it? So that's definitely going to be right, isn't it? And then look, twins is the cherries 1, Snow White, Beware Apple. So we've got 30, 17. So 30 is this column. You can see that 30 there. So yeah, that's the top right of the calendar there. Just in close-up, so you can actually see it says 30 there. And then we're looking for 17, which on the left is here. So let me just switch back to the other view. 17 is this row. So 1730 is here. Right. And let's have a look in here. Does it say 13? It does. You can't see that, I don't think. So just to confirm, it says 13 in there. Right, there we go. Let's put the stuff back in there. I don't want this to be spoiled for tomorrow. We'll have a look at that tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. A bit of fun jumping around the calendar. Let's move that out the way again. Jumping around the calendar to look at previous days. And if you did, I hope you'll join me tomorrow when I shall try and solve the next day of the calendar. But here is a playlist of the 3 advent calendars, all involving puzzles I solved last year. And here are 3 I'm solving this year, including this one. By here, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Make it easier to find my future videos. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, take care and goodbye.